All right, so it's January 26th, 2012, and just about an hour ago, I actually deleted my Facebook account. I know it takes 14 days, and there are a lot of things I have to be careful with, like different websites and stuff that might cancel the effect. But I'm gonna do kind of, I guess, as an experiment, if you will. I'm gonna be posting maybe every day, maybe every other day, how I'm feeling about being completely separated and cut off from this social media website, and I'm kind of curious to see what happens. So, if you're interested, just keep checking it out, and I'll be posting up this stuff as time goes on, and I'll let you know. I've read a lot about the psychological effects that this has, that Facebook actually has on people. And I've also, talked with people who don't have a Facebook account who are seem to be way happier than people who actually do. So we'll have to see what happens, I guess. So here goes, day one. Let's see what happens. So I'm pretty sure within the next probably either few hours or a couple of days, um, that I'm gonna start getting texts and emails and phone calls from my friends and family telling me like, "What have you done? You've deleted your Facebook account, and how is anybody gonna keep in contact with you? You're crazy. Everybody has one." Well, yeah, I mean, almost everybody does have one. People I care about definitely do. But I did some thinking and I made the post a couple of days ago, but I've got a few reasons as to why I'm going through with this. I am very against this new timeline. Um, for those of you who don't know, on February 1st, that there is going to be a mandatory switch to Facebook's new timeline on everybody's profiles. Now, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks interesting and everything, but I'm not sure I really feel so comfortable having people I hardly know or like new friends on Facebook being able to go through my entire history of Facebook and look at everything I've posted and I've been through. For those of you who don't know me, I'm battling bipolar disorder. Um, and I've been through some really rough spots in my life, and I've been very upset. And back when I was young and stupid and in undergrad, I was probably posting things that I'm not very, proud of. Just, getting upset with people and things like that. Yeah, and I understand I can delete these things, but I really feel like I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to go back and go and delete things. I mean, the pictures I can understand, but I shouldn't have to now check every single status update that I've posted and be like, oh, maybe I should delete that. That might make somebody upset. Yeah, maybe it will make somebody upset. Um, but that's the thing. It was in the past. And I don't feel comfortable having people now being able to just, in like an instant, go back to like, I don't know, 2010 or 2009 and just be like, oh, something happened here. I'm not really sure about that. You know what? I am who I am now, and I really think that's all that matters. And I will be more than happy to share with people, certain people, about my past and my experiences, and I already have. And it is, not all of it's unicorns and cherries. Okay, it's sad. I've been through quite a bit in my life. And I don't want to be, forced to see that and have that past stick with me on Facebook and then have other people be able to see it and then bring it up. Like, I don't feel like that's very formal. I feel like that's very impersonal. So for those of you who don't know me, I recently got my master's degree in communication. And while I was getting my master's, I learned a lot of interesting theories, and I learned a lot about like how people work, why people do the things they do and communicate the way they do. But one of the theories that really stuck out to me while I was there was social exchange theory. And social exchange theory is the idea that as people get to know each other in a relationship, so it could be like friends or boyfriend girlfriend, husband wife, anything like that. As they get to know each other more and as time progresses, and that's the big key word, time, these two people will be more likely to disclose information about each other that they wouldn't normally disclose with other people. Um, and I guess how I'm feeling is I've had a few experiences in the past where people have wanted to know everything about me, maybe within a week of getting to know me. And it doesn't work that way. Maybe it works like that way with some people, but if you're in a relationship with somebody, like let's say you're going out with someone, you really like them. How boring is that? Like you know each other for a week, and you're gonna know everything about each other. There's boring. There's nothing more to tell. That stuff unfolds over time. There has to be like a level of comfort there. And I've had a couple of experiences in the past where people wanted all the cards laid out on the table, and then when they were laid out on the table, they didn't like it anyway. So waste of time. Don't, whatever. So with this new timeline, I really feel like anybody you might be interested in, anybody you want to get to know more, like the whole social exchange theory is now flopped. Like time has been taken out of the equation. And that's because with a few clicks of a button, you can go through somebody's entire life, quote unquote, on Facebook. And if you can do that, then maybe there are things that people have posted and forgotten about, or like maybe they've been through like a rough relationship or a rough time in their life, and they don't want to really talk to the other person about that. And I know, through talking to other people, there are some what are known as Facebook stalkers, and those are even friends who like, I have to look at all of your pictures and I have to see what you're up to. They won't ever comment or anything on it. But you know what? Like, yeah, I admit to posting things I probably shouldn't have, and that's probably not a good idea. But I don't like the idea that now anybody I'm potentially interested in or anybody I want to be friends with, without really my consent, I guess, if that sounds right. I mean, I guess it isn't really my consent, or is my consent, seeing as I signed up for Facebook in the first place. But I guess I feel like without my knowledge that they can just do whatever they want and look through all of my stuff and make their own judgment. That's not really fair, now is it? People change. I've definitely made a huge change over the past couple of years. I've broken out of my my little shell, and I've overcome many battles with my bipolar disorder. And I guess like I just feel like it's become extremely impersonal, and that now people have a way of just getting to know you when you don't want them to know you like that. That's just uncomfortable to me. So, we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see if this Facebook timeline gets reversed, or if they make the change that people can opt out of it. So I'm sure a lot of people are probably wondering if I'm ever going to get my Facebook account again, if I'm going to get back into the loop. At this time, obviously being day one, definitely I don't see myself doing it. I want to see, like I said, the psychological effects of not having one, really being out of the loop. And I want to see, really, I guess the other thing I'm curious to know is, how many people first of all notice, and what will their reactions be. Obviously, if I get text messages and things like that, I'll keep you guys updated. So just bear with me. Like I said, I'll try to post every day, maybe every other day, and let you know how I'm doing. Right now, I feel pretty fine. I don't feel like anything's going on. But I will certainly let you know if I start feeling like withdrawals or anything where it's like, oh, I gotta wonder what people are up to. So take care, guys, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.